Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on The Winter's Tale and we get to hear from Camillo again today in Act 1, Scene 2. This is a very long scene and I promise we're almost done with it. But Camillo was trying to talk Leontes out of this crazy belief that he holds on to, that Polixenes and Hermione are having an affair. But Leontes wants none of it and actually asked Camillo to poison Polixenes, which Camillo really doesn't want to do. And in yesterday's monologue, he was talking about how if he goes through with this, then he's a kingslayer, which is really bad for one's career. And if he doesn't do it, then he has disobeyed his master, whom he's sworn to serve, which is also really bad for your career. So Polixenes came upon Camillo and was like, what's going on with Leontes? He looks a little meh. And Camillo was like, I really can't talk about it. And Polixenes is like, no, I'm ordering you to talk about it. What's going on? And Camillo finally caved and said, I've been ordered to kill you. Leontes told me that I'm supposed to kill you, and I really don't want to. And Polixenes is like, what? How did he, what? And Camillo was like, yeah, he thinks that you're sleeping with his wife. And Polixenes is like, where on earth did that idea come from? Like, how did he arrive at the conclusion that I'm sleeping with Hermione? And Camillo says, I know not, but I am sure 'tis safer to avoid what's grown than question how 'tis born. If therefore you dare trust my honesty that lies enclosed in this trunk, which you shall bear along imparned, away tonight. Your followers I will whisper to the business, and will by twos and threes at several posterns clear them of the city. For myself, I'll put my fortunes to your service, which are here by this discovery lost. Be not uncertain, for by the honor of my parents I have uttered truth, which, if you seek to prove, I dare not stand by. Nor shall you be safer than one condemned by the king's own mouth, thereon his execution sworn. So Camillo was like, it doesn't matter how we came up with this idea. It's much better to get away from the possibility of like being executed. He's like, it's safer to just avoid the issue than worry about how he came up with the idea that you and Hermione are sleeping together. And he's like, if you trust me, which I hope you do, leave the city. get out of Sicilia, get out of here tonight. I will talk to everybody in your train and make sure that they also get out of the city. Like a couple leave by this road, a couple by that road, just so that it's not super suspicious to see your whole train leaving at once. And he's like, and also because I told you about this plot, I'm kind of going to be fired and probably executed for it. So if you'll have me, I'll work in your service now too, if you believe me. And if you don't believe me, I really don't want to stick around and see how that whole thing is going to play out, because it's really not safe for you to be here. And Polixenes responds in tomorrow's monologue. Sorry. We'll see you then for that. Mwah.